Welcome back, guys. So let's check out this bonus: how to renovate your house without you not go spend dime, but the things you need to know before you go apply for it. So we'll go see them together because if you get house for Italy, but if only the house now your own personal house, so la casa di tua proprietà. Ok, non be house will be say you rent, you know. Allora, se stai ristrutturando casa e vuoi accedere alle agevolazioni, fermati. Assicura di avere questi requisiti, altrimenti sarà inutile, tutto inutile. What is what I mean? I say before you go ask for this bonus, you need to understand the things what you need to get. Like every other bonuses, the thing where you need to get and the reason why they go even give you this bonus because it is important. If it is important, you know. So let's check it out. Ancora. Allora, quali sono i requisiti da rispettare per accedere alle agevolazioni previste sulla ristrutturazione degli immobili? Cosa è? Ecco la guida per non sbagliare. Chi intende restituire casa può accedere ad una detrazione del 50% su un massimo di 96.000 euro. To start with, how much you go spend when they give you half of this money? You hear me? Well, how much you go spend when they give you this money? The maximum you can spend is about 96,000 euro. The government will give you the 50% of this money where you go spend. So, of which I will confirm and say not true because the woman where they fed to stay for this house where they so she tell me say the government will give her the half of the money where she use in 10 years. Yes, in 10 years. And she really use a lot of money. How much did they give her every year for that money where she use? Now 3K every year. Be like say she they collect money where be say she use them for herself, but they pay her back. Read my lips, not true. Per and everything needs to be done in a nice way, and you have to have the proof. Don't be saying you go do one with wuru. If they say me you bring where you for go work the money, you not go say and bring. Come be very careful before you go put yourself. You say you hear am for internet. Internet don't go there for you. Per ciascuno unità immobiliare, una possibilità che spetta a tutti i contribuenti nei limiti delle IPEF dovuto per l'anno in questione, mentre non è ammesso il rimborso di somme eccedenti, which is as I fit tell una use now, if that money, for example, it get the way as I fit can, you know, not go get anything. La detrazione viene riportati in 10, sì, she was right. So, in 10 quote annue dei medesimo importo che vengono erogati nell'anno in cui sostenuto la spesa e negli anni successivi. So when they will take start, she was right. Okay, I must be honest. So when they will take start to they give you this money, from the year where you take one, like for this year now you do the work, next year you go do your declaration, they're ready to. So you go submit all the documents where you use, all the payment where you use. So from that year, they'll come pay you like from if you do on this year, from next year they'll come start to pay you that money and from years to years to years to come, depending on the years where they want to pay you. Bisogna però ricordare che questo tipo di detrazione prevista per l'intervento di recupero edilizio non è cumulabile con le agevolazioni fiscali previste per la riqualificazione energetica degli edifici. So it said this one, for example, you do the energy, you change because you know say why are we then they use for this house everything they say well. So maybe you do all those kind of operation, they not will give you. Per accedere alla detrazione bisogna rispettare alcuni requisiti e fare fronte ad alcuni adempimenti non importanti da dimenticare. Allora, è molto importante non dimenticare, sorry, molto importante non dimenticare anche solo uno dei seguenti passaggi può costare la possibilità di godere. So if you made mistake Only one mistake. If he give you the reason why they not go give you this agevolazione. Allora, agevolazione fiscale sulla costruzione, ma possiamo about it. So, allora, per richiedere le agevolazioni fiscali bisogna inviare preliminarmente agenzia sanitaria, la locale, una comunicazione. So, for you to be able to get it, they must come. You must get with this agency where you go send all these documents, go, they go verify and say everything they intact and the work where you do it correspond to the kind of work where they need me you do this time around before you fit get this agevolazione. Comunicazione che contiene le generalità dei committente del lavoro e la ubicazione, la natura dell'intervento da realizzare, i dati identificativi dell'impresa. So before you can get it, let me explain that part. Before you can get it, you must prove everything. The people will be say they do, they will be regular, and be very careful. Be very careful to use person wey be say e no dey pay tax to go do your work for us. If the person e get one thing wey go give you, one paper wey go give you, if that person no see am give you, or dem dey give dem that only that paper if the person dey pay tax. If the person no see that paper give you, my dear, your practical go hang o. Na double wahala for dead body o. You go dey pay for the error of another person and you don already pay this person for the work wey you do. If im no give am that paper, una no fit understand. Until una go don find unasef for some case wey be say people for dey find theirself for Italy, una come know say no be as we just dey see Italy say we go here dey give us something, no be so e be o. I don see person wey be say e hook am for here, e hook am no be small thing, and at the end of the day they almost come dey go all these people before they come get the document wey I dey tell you so, because the person wan submit practical, you no see document give am. So be very very careful on the kind of person you are taking to do your job. Allora, let me tell you 3 things you need to get. Okay, not be 3, but 5 things you need to get before you go apply for this domanda. La domanda di accatastamento di immobile eventuale non censito, which I never hear this one before. Allora, ricevuto di IMU. Now, know wetin be IMU. Now, if you dey pay IMU, thank you very much. If you dey pay IMU, that is to show so you don't get more than one house, because if you get first house for Italy, you no go pay IMU. But be very careful. Ricevuto di pagamento dell'importo comunale IMU. Delibera assemblea di approvazione delle esecuzioni dei lavori. So you have to also demonstrate, say you get the permission. When I not forget for you to do some kind of work for your house for this Italy, you need to ask from council. Okay, dei lavori è tabella millesimale di ripartizione delle spese se si tratta di lavoro condominiale. So if the work na condominium, say all of una decide una take do la facciata the front of the house, una need to get all these documents in council. If not, you need to, if na single house, is better for you. Okay, eventuale dichiarazione di consenso all'esecuzione del lavoro delle possessore delle immobiliari. So for the people wey be say they still give you the go ahead, say you fit still do am. For example, this bonus wey I dey talk about, you need to be very very careful, because I don't know whether you go fit do am if you dey stay for rent. But for here, say you need to get the permission of the owner, say you go fit do the work, which I find a bit strange, because me now no fit go spend money like 10,000 for house wey be say no be my own. For instance, we just dey talk. For instance, we just dey talk. Depend on how some people no dey see this thing like anything, you know. Abilitazioni amministrativo richieste in base alle tipologie di lavoro da realizzare. Dichiarazione sostitutiva dell'atto di notaio, in cui viene indicato la data di inizio del lavoratore. So if the house you need buy am and una do everything, una indicate say, see the day wey I go start this work. Oh, thank you very much for the like. So you need to communicate with that on that paper when I go notario, because everything for this country wey we dey look say na nothing is very very important. Na dem go give you the permission say yes, this work you go fit do am or you no go fit do am. But for my own personal na no, and the way I take dey do my own personal advice, before you go do anything, always seek, no make mistake, always seek advice either from council or from geometer, or you go geometer. Normally na dem dey do all this kind thing, because you wey don fit buy house. Oh bonefera come inside. You wey don fit buy house, you suppose to know say buy house for Italy no mean say na your house. You buy house in Italy, it means say you don't delete yourself from renting parts, but you still have a lot of battle before you go do anything for inside your house. Not be plenty I dey talk about important things. It is important for you to clarify before you go open any part for that house. Maybe this my parlor now e big, I will say I want do one, you know, at the day they do nothing good, I want put something for this center, I want do this one. I need the owner of the house need to go take permission, because why this? If you do wetin dem dey call abusive, you no communicate with anybody. Anytime when you want to sell this house, you no go fit sell am. Until you go come remove all the things wey you put. You hear me? E be like bazelette, e be like say na person, e be like say na film, but it's the reality of what is happening in Italy. If you are live with Italian person, maybe by the time the parents grow old, you want to sell the property, you will not understand how deep their law is. You will not understand. So everything in this Italy is not really the way we are seeing it. We are saying it differently because we do not understand the law. But the law is very serious more than what we think. Because like this, my house, when the woman will get her, when their mother died, they could not do passaggio di proprietà. What be passaggio di proprietà? If the mother and the father don't die, the children automatically they are the owner of the house, but they could not have that access. Because why? The council not see the document again. And for that simple reason, they have to go pay a lot of money in different places just to find a way to take do some work for inside the house, to take declare new documents. You hear me? To take declare new document, and they pay a lot of tax on that. So guys, see you in my next update. Thank you for giving me like. God bless you and ciao.